invited me to speak today. And I love the fact when he invites me to speak, I don't know how y'all like it or not, but I figured that maybe he questions it sometimes because you never know what you're going to get if you get a student minister up here speaking. You see there's no boat up here today, and I've got on a tie. So is that awesome? Okay, just make me a promise. Don't tell Jim, okay? Because if he knows I had on a tie, he may expect me to wear a tie all the time, and I'm just not used to that. So, okay, so you won't tell Jim, correct? Right? I need a little help. Thank you. Thank you, bud. Thank you. All right. But guys, today what we're going to be doing is it's going to be real exciting. It's going to be fast-paced. But I've had the joy of, in the profession I'm in student ministry, of having students come up to me and say, hey, Stephen, something happened to me. Can I share this? And I had an awesome opportunity of one of our youth, and he shared this testimony with me. He said, Stephen, can I share this with you? And I said, yeah, that would be incredible. And so he's going to come up in a second and share that with me. But first, what I want to talk about is how impressive it is for anybody who plays anything musical whatsoever. And so if you can play anything musical whatsoever, you are awesome in here. I mean, I'm going to tell you, it is a cool thing. Like when you're playing the guitar, and, you know, your hands got to go this way, and then your fingers, you know, do this up here. And they do it in such a way that it makes beautiful music. I remember I was in the car this morning, and Emma says something about, Daddy, can you sing? And I was like, well, God gave me the ability to sing to Him, Emma. Not the ability to sing to crowds, but He did give me the ability to sing to Him. But, you know, you play music, and it's so beautiful. And if you play guitar, you know, girls like guitar players, and so, I mean, that's always good, right? Okay, well, never mind. But if you can play the guitar, it's just amazing. Well, I was given the gift when I graduated. In 2005, 3 years ago, I graduated from seminary. And my wife's dad, my father-in-law, gave me an incredible gift. And y'all are fixing to see it, and y'all are fixing to be amazed, okay? Y'all ready? Believe it or not, this is my guitar. I've been holding off this moment for a long time. But I'm going to put this on here like this. And I want to tell you something about this guitar. This guitar is a Taylor. And, and for those of you who are not familiar with guitars, from what I understand, Taylors are a pretty nice guitar. I mean, this was an incredible gift that I received when I graduated from seminary. This guitar has been in my house for 3 years. You know, when I eat dinner, it's at my house. When friends come over, it's at my house. This guitar has been on vacation with me. Last year, we took this guitar to youth camp. And this guitar was played at youth camp. Beautiful music. I mean, incredible. I mean, this is an acoustic, electric, Taylor guitar. I mean, this is a nice guitar. When people come over and eat at my house, this is here. This has been at my house for Christmas, for Valentine's Day, for Halloween. This guitar has been at my house for 3 solid years. And now, I'm going to show you the way it sounds. Everybody hear that? That's the extent of my knowledge to playing the guitar. That's it, folks, right there. And I know some of you are thinking, this guy's crazy. What does that guy do to do with anything? But here's my point. That guitar's been with me for 3 years. But that guitar's never going to do me any good until I sit down, practice, learn how to play it, learn the way my fingers go, learn how to strum it. That guitar's never going to do me any good. And my point today is the Word of God. One of our weapons that we've been blessed with is never going to do us any good in our life until we pick it up, until we open it up, until we read what's in here. Because this is our weapon, folks. This is our ammunition against the enemy. As we heard last week, we'll never fight the enemy with these. We'll never be able to kick the enemy with these. But with this, we'll be able to attack the enemy. Jesus Christ was tempted in the desert 3 times, and 3 times he responded with this: it is written. Not, devil, don't you see the size of my arms? Devil, don't you know who I am? 3 times, it is written. Your weapon against the foe. Picture this. You went through boot camp. You went through training. You're coming up and you're fixing to storm the beaches of Normandy. There's gunshots everywhere. You see people falling down all over. Your commanding officer is sitting on the boat with you. He's like, guys, we're fixing to come up. We're fixing to storm this beach. There's gunshots everywhere. There's enemy firing at us. But here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to lay down your grenades. I want you to lay down your guns. I want you to lay down any offensive weapon you got, and just leave it on the boat. And here's what I want you to do, guys. I want you to run out of that boat, and I just want you to run onto the beach. I guarantee you everybody in that boat would look at him like he is crazy. Are you crazy? I'm trained how to use this weapon. This weapon is my safety. This is what I use to attack with. But a lot of times as Christians, that's our thinking. Well, I'm saved. I've accepted Christ. What do I need my weapons for? I'm just going to put this on the shelf. But I'm going to put it in the right place so I know where to pick it up on Sundays. And I know where to pick it up on Wednesdays. And I'm going to put it right here. And I'll even dust it off every now and then. But I'm going to lay that over there because it's just a book. It's just a book and we don't need it. But see, that's so far from the truth. Because this book is one of our offensive weapons against the enemy, against the devil. And we're called to read, we're called to know, we're called to understand. I'm going to read you a verse right quick, and then like I say, I've been blessed to have a youth who has an incredible testimony about the power of the Word of God. Because see, this isn't an ordinary book. This is a power-filled book. It's living.